Hey everybody, my name's Ollie Cardle. I'm a Freeletics ambassador from the UK.
And this is the Freeletics ambassador from the United States, Angelo.
Angelo. Very well done,
I
Mr.
forgot.
Freeletics.
I forgot to introduce my name. To introduce myself with my name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
See, lentils are more important.
The name comes secondary to your status, my friend. Right. Okay. Here we go. Welcome back to the Shaped by Gods podcast, episode whatever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to the Shaped by Gods podcast. Yes, it's actually week 2. We got to week 2 and I've already forgotten. Week 2 of series 2, season 2 of the Shaped by Gods podcast. It is me, Ollie Cardle from the UK, and my main man, Free Lentils ambassador Angelo, in that order. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Angelo. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, everybody. Hi, everybody.
We had a slightly extended break. I think it was 2 weeks since the last episode was released. I like the zero pressure release date, but we'll get back on the more regular things. We're busy people, and we do this in our spare time. I say spare time. There's no such thing as spare time. Right now, I've just got back from a work shift that started at 5 a.m. and Angelo's going to work in a minute because of the time difference. We're in that little Goldilocks zone.
Little 6 hours difference.
That's right. There's a Goldilocks zone where we get it's like our paths can cross digitally for a very short period of time. How's it going, my man? How's your week been?
Good, sir. Busy 2 weeks. Busy 2 weeks with workouts, finishing the journey, work, and studies and reading.
Yeah.
And house and wife now.
Yeah. That's a wife. Yes.
Yeah. Now is a wife.
That should have come first. That's
I'm sorry.
That's your priority now.
Let's rewind. Whoever listens to this, go backwards. Okay, start from the wife and go back.
How's your week been? It's been very good. I've been looking after my wife.
Yeah, how's your week been? My wife is great. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying my best.
Good. I think life is crazy, man. I mean, everything's always crazy. We keep saying every time, but that highlights again the beauty of the world we're in, the Freeletics world, where life can be crazy, but that's you still keep going. You still keep on top. I've had another eventful week as well. My daughter's school sent her class home for 10 days mandatory isolation because a child in her class had symptoms of COVID. So she was sent home, which meant that we had to adapt our work shift. So I was starting at 4 a.m., coming home at 8:30 a.m., looking after the kids for 3 days. I did that. And then going back to work at 5:30 when my partner came back from her work, and then working till 9. So it was crazy days. I did that for 3 days, and then she had to take 2 days off. So that was crazy. I've done a little. This is becoming a regular thing with me now. I've done another little whoopsie. I've had another little accident. I tried to help my brother dismantle a trampoline because he was moving house, and I decided to put a screwdriver through my hand.
God, man.
Yeah, I was tired. It was late. It was one of those long days, and I slipped. And just before I did it, I thought, this is stupid. What am I doing? And then I was just about to stop, and I slipped, and I put a screwdriver into my hand, which was.
Let me keep trying. I'm gonna.
Yeah, which was good. But again, we keep going. It's been a busy week with Freeletics as well. Like you say, you finish your journey. I've started a new journey. Our original plan was to start the hardcore journey at the same time, but due to other things going on and that we are putting that on hold. We will do that after our next journey. You're about to start a new journey. I've just started a new journey. I've gone for the strength and stamina journey, or is it stamina and strength? One of those two. It's been really cool so far. It's been really cool. It's not really thrown many God workouts my way yet. This is the initiation phase, but I've been running it alongside the Extra Mile Freeletics Challenge, which we'll talk about in a minute. You just finished your explosive strength again?
No, it was the weight-free game.
Weight-free game, that was it. I was doing the
Yeah.
Cool. And you're ready to start a new one, and you get to play. You get to play with something brand new. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna start the. I'm gonna give a chance to the dumbbells. The journey with the dumbbells. Because I was always and forever a bodyweight guy, just doing exercises, cardio and all this kind of stuff, and less. I was doing sometimes, many years ago, like workouts with weights, regularly, let's say like 3-4 times a week. Right now, I'm adding weights before Freeletics, like maybe once a week, just to step up on it a little bit. And but now I say just go full time, because Freeletics added the kettlebells and the dumbbells. That's started so cool. And see how it's gonna be.
That's so cool. I mean, have you seen those things as well? The actual official Freeletics dumbbells and the kettlebells look awesome. They look
they look amazing.
Yeah,
they look amazing. It's like you need to have a collection, just put them on the shelf. You just keep them there, and they get another one just for to use it.
That's a good idea. Yeah, although I like the idea. I like the idea of it showing signs of use. I mean, whenever I used to be in bands and performing music, my guitar was always a bit of a mess, and it was just, for me, it sort of highlighted every gig that I'd ever done. I'd be the same with my kettlebells. I think if I was to, if I was struggling with a rep and it hit the ground harder than normal, then I think that just shows how hard I was working. It shows battle wounds in your equipment.
The scars.
At the same time, though, it's probably a good idea to look after your stuff.
Of course.
I definitely want to try the kettlebell journey, and I think it's perhaps one for when I move out of the apartment I'm living in now, which is an upstairs apartment with people downstairs. I think the idea of putting the kettlebell up and down off the floor perhaps would be a little bit unkind on the neighbors. But the idea of the good thing about that is you can put that in the back of the car, or if you wanted to, for a little bit of extra, you could put one in a backpack, and you can take a kettlebell anywhere. You can take that down to your workout spot if you work out outside, if you work out in a park. Again, it's really cool. It is equipment to use. I mean, Freeletics was always predominantly body weight, but it is equipment. But it's not equipment that limits you to where you can do your exercise. You can bring those things with you, so that's really cool. I've seen a lot of people trying out the kettlebell workout. I know Freeletics ambassador Corey's definitely smashing through that at the minute, and he's sharing some really good content on his social media. So I'm really excited to follow your dumbbell journey, so I can get a good look at what that entails. I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it's going to be, because I'm very new to this, and it's gonna be my first time. I'm gonna follow a complete routine dumbbell workout 5 times a week, and for how long? How long are the journey, the dumbbell?
Have a little look on the app. It should tell you.
Let's see, Mr. Coach.
I've got a feeling is it a 12-week? I think it's a 12-week. I think it's a 12-week session. Perhaps for both, actually.
12 weeks.
12 weeks. What I did notice as well, Corey shared a little bit of information about it. There is a little button that perhaps if you don't use equipment usually for your Freeletics, there is a button at the top corner of your workout where you can adjust what weights you have available. So and then it will select from your. And he did say as well, a little tip: if you change the left one, you've got to change the right one, otherwise it will assume you're using different weights in different hands, I think. So I've also seen Colin. Also Freeletics ambassador, Colin's been also doing I think he's been doing the kettlebell.
The kettlebell,
it's really popular. I think a lot of people have been waiting for that particular piece of equipment to be incorporated into Freeletics, and now we've got it, and it's exciting. And I have got a kettlebell, but the problem with my one is it's not one of the, let's just say it's not top of the range. So it only weighs 7 kilos and it's about the size of a watermelon. So it's huge. I think anything that big would weigh 7 kilos plus, you know, so it's not really practical. And it is advised with the journey that you have at least 2 kettlebells, one that's at the top end of your ability weight wise, so heavy, and one lighter for lighter reps, because obviously you're using different you're doing different movements, so certain movements are a lot. So doing a weighted squat, for example, would be a lot, you could do a lot heavier weight than if you're doing a weighted a curl or something like that. So yeah, that's really cool.
And sometimes you use it as a superset too, you know, you're getting like the small one, so you can do the extra push. Like for example, when you do push-ups and you know, you're using your full body weight, when you're done and your muscles cannot do anymore, you're putting your knees down on the floor, and then you keep doing like a few more, because just so the superset on the body weight is when you just having the assistance of your body, you know, and just do a little bit more,
almost like a drop set. So same with pull-ups. If you're doing pull-ups and then you get the band in for the last 5 reps or something like that, so it's it's exhausting the muscles. So that's really cool. Another thing I did see as well, going back to, because the extra mile challenge, let's go back to the extra mile challenge just quickly. So Freeletics teamed up with the esports team, Fnatic, which is a huge company, and initially I did watch the interview that Freeletics had with a member of the Fnatic team. Initially I was trying to work out where that collaboration would have come from, and you know, the relevance that each company had to each other. I was thinking, this esports, it's almost, a lot of people's misconception would be that these people, they want to take part in sports, but they don't want to physically exert any energy, which so I wondered that, and then it took me a little while, and I thought, well, think about the millions and millions of people that go to work every day and they're sitting at a desk, and you know, their physical activity during their working day, you know, is so minimal that it's easy to then go home and then continue that. You sit down when you get home, because it is exhausting sitting at an office desk all day, and you know, mentally it exhausts you and your body gets tired. And then the first thing you want to do when you get home is sit down for some reason. Your body just wants to sit down and chill out. So the collaboration then suddenly made sense to me. The fact that regardless of what you're doing all day during the day, you still need to get that energy and that exercise in to keep yourself in good shape and to keep that mental alertness going, you know. So Freeletics came together with Fnatic, and they came up with a challenge called the Extra Mile Challenge, which it contains 7 different workouts, which all the rounds in each workout are they are timed reps. So you do as many AMRAP, as many reps as possible in the allotted time. So, and if you complete the 7 challenges, I believe, if you complete the 7 challenges in order before the second or the third, complete 7 challenges from the 19th through to the August the 1st to earn a discount code, which, and also you'll be entered into a grand raffle as well. But you get, I believe you get 25% off of selected Freeletics essentials, so a few bundles.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
One thing you don't get, as far as I'm aware, with this challenge, which is quite, we've got the new badges in the Freeletics app, where you get rewarded with badges for different achievements. I don't believe there's a badge for this particular challenge, but the reward there is the 25% discount and entered into a big raffle. I've had a few goes, actually. I've had a few goes on I've done the first 2. I didn't realize at first you had to do them all in order, but luckily I did. And what I use them for, because you can see how long they're going to take, because they are AMRAP workouts, as many reps as possible in the allotted time. You can see if it says it's a 7-minute workout, you know it's going to take 7 minutes. So I added 2 to the end of a coach day, and they're pretty cool. And I've seen some good feedback from the community. I know that Khan's been adding them to his workout days. And there's been quite a few people that are taking them on. Some people have said they're going to take them on as soon as they finish their Hell Week. I think Tiago is going to finish his Hell Week and then give them a go. You've got until I think you've got to do it before the 2nd of August to complete them, and they're pretty cool. And you can tell they've been designed with everyone in mind. You know, every Freeletics free athlete level has been considered, because if it's do as many push-ups as you can in 20 seconds, then the work rate is the same. As long as the work rate's the same, you know, you're going to do as many as you can in that time, then it still hits you just as hard, whatever level you're at. So if you can do 5 and that's your max and you're really struggling and you're pushing out 5, or you can do 15 or 20, then, you know, it works that way to incorporate everybody. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that so far. I've done 2 of the 7. I believe it's only available to subscribers. So if you've got a coach subscription with Freeletics, then you can find it in the Explore tab. But yeah, it's cool. So anyway,
the extra mile, it's a wonderful addition for the people that, you know, they want to add the extra mile on the workouts.
Yeah, exactly.
And go a little further. So yeah, that's the whole point of the thing. If you want to go the extra step after your workout, just give it a try, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I think what I would have done perhaps is I would have opened it up to people that haven't got a coach subscription as another introduction, because we've had some pretty good introduction challenges with Freeletics, where, you know, it's a little taster of what Freeletics is. But, you know, even still, it's really cool, and, you know, the prize at the end is going to be worth it, because the Freeletics gear is amazing. Big fan. Obviously, you have to be within the delivery countries, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be in the countries that are able to be delivered to. So yes, good. 2 down, 5 to go. I'm enjoying them so far. They've got some good feedback, those workouts.
I want to try the last one, to be honest, before I start my journey, the body and mind to the limit, because it's something very interesting that we don't see usually on the guard workouts or anything we do in Freeletics. It starts from the low numbers and it goes higher. Instead of most of the times you have the higher numbers first, and you go to the lower. And you start with 20, 30, and 40, man. You're finishing with 40 burpees.
I like it. I think I think that's a time increase, 40 seconds burpees, but still, I think like you said,
I thought it was 40 burpees. Oh, it's the seconds.
But still, you've come up with a concept for. I mean, it would be. Can you imagine doing Aphrodite in reverse?
Oh man, such a mistake. I thought it was actually the repetitions.
Yeah, 40 seconds, I believe. But still, like you say.
Yeah.
It is it's rare. I can't think off the top of my head any Freeletics workout where it goes in that order. Some of them are like a mountain, where you gradually increase reps and then you drop back down again. But
yeah, that's the only way in some guard workouts. You start low, you go to the top, and then you're finishing low again. Like Metis from Prometheus.
I'll tell you what would be interesting. Imagine if you were to do Aphrodite in reverse. I wonder how your time would compare.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Because usually when you start it fresh and you've got that first round of 50, mentally you prepare yourself to hit that 50, and you could probably get through. You know, you could smash through 20, 30, and then you just keep going. But you're quite fresh. And also, when you get to that final round of 10, there's something in your head that triggers, and you're like, we're nearly there. And somehow you find this little burst. I can do 10 burpees now quick. You know what I mean? I can give them more, because it's only 10 more. There's something psychological about actually, once I get past the round of 30, so the third round, once I get past the round of 30, my head goes, right, you know, at any point you should be able to do 20 burpees consecutively, right? So the 30 is harder. You've already.
I think the first 50 breaks any barriers towards the next rounds. And when you're finishing the 50, then you say, okay, now it's 40. And when you finish the 30, like you say, man, it's just 20, and then it's like ridiculously like just 10. So imagine the opposite, starting 10 and go to 30, and you say, oh my God, I have 40 now. And then you finish in the 40, and then you say next round is going to be 50. I would love to do it after 60 plus Aphrodites so far. I never done something like that. I'm definitely going to try it.
And I think if you count it correctly, you could literally activate it on the app as a standard Aphrodite, but you count the 50. So the first round you do 50. It might be worth, because what I've noticed as well, when you start doing things like that with Freeletics or any workouts, your brain can easily lose track of where it is. Do you know what I mean? So it's really easy to do. I've done that before in the past. Like I can get 3 burpees into a set, and I look down at the phone and it's actually meant to be squats or something, you know, like that. You're like, oh no, your brain sort of goes somewhere, especially if you've done 60 times. You're used to going in that order: 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So if you've got to change that up, it might be worth writing it down. 10 equals 50. 20 equals 40. So the middle round stays the same. There's still 30 reps in the middle round. It's just that, I can't even imagine. We'll have to do that someday. Reverse Aphrodite day. I think when you get to that final 50, I don't know. Oh, it's such a cool thing psychologically to even think about.
It is, right?
The amount of things that go through your head when you're doing these workouts, because you know you've got a dialect going on in your head where you're talking your way through it. And whenever I get to, say, in the round of 50, as soon as I hit that 40th, in my head I go, next round you'd be finished now. And then when I get to 30 reps of the 40 round, I'm like, next round, that's it. That's all the next round is. And it works like that for me. So the idea of it being the other way around, it's almost the opposite effect. You can't find that positive, because you get to 10 reps and then you think, next round I've got to do that again. And then you get to the 20 reps, and as soon as you hit that 20th rep, you go, next round I've got to do that plus another 10. I think can you remember, I'm gonna go back, this might tie in with the Fnatic video game thing. We used to play Mario Kart when I was a kid, and once you completed everything, you would unlock the same circuit in reverse, and it was it would mess your head up, because you've done these circuits, these race circuits so many times the right way. It was so hard to get your head to adapt to the reverse circuit. It would almost be the same. I think they could almost do it. You could unlock reverse versions of all the Freeletics gods.
And it's like a new thing. Like it's like a new whole thing. You know, you have, like the race, you say, instead of, you have to turn right, you turn left now, and everything is the opposite. So it's a new race. It's a new race. So it's so exciting, the whole reverse thing. I love it. That would be so amazing to do.
So here's another one then. Here's a question. If you do if you do Aphrodite in reverse, right? Does each round, rather than burpees, squats, then sit-ups, do you go sit-ups, squats, burpees, finish each round with burpees?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. I think that way around would be cool, because then, do you know, it made me think of Hades.
Yeah.
Which, it's Hades is it's burpees, pull-ups, push-ups, burpees, sprint. So if you were to do that backwards, you'd do the sprint first, then some burpees, then push-ups, pull-ups, and then burpees. Once you get into the second round, you get really confused and you don't really know what's going on. So yeah, some of them would be. Can you imagine doing Amazona backwards? Can you imagine that? So
I don't want to start.
Yeah, but I think that would be good. I think I'd rather get the 100 planks, the plank leg lifts done first.
In the beginning.
At the moment, they are a killer. They're a killer. Once you've done all those others, I mean, the idea of finishing a workout on 20 lunges rather than 100 plank leg lifts, it makes me feel a little bit more at peace with the whole thing.
I think
this is a cool concept.
I think. I mean, I haven't tried it yet to see how the difficulty is going to be, but I think you have to do it on specific workouts. I think leg lifts for Amazona, right? I think blank leg lifts, if you do it in the very beginning, you're gonna destroy them. You're gonna do them right away. Of course, the lunges at the end are gonna be fun, but I think the first 5 exercises, they're preparing you for the leg lifts, for the plank leg lifts.
What it does
But
highlight, what it highlights is the thought that's gone into these workouts by the Freeletics team. So they are in that order for a reason. Those planks, those plank leg lifts are at the end because they want you to be destroyed, you know.
But I want to do, man. I want to try the Aphrodite 100%.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that's a great shout. I think some of the workouts, I can't see it having a huge impact on something like Dion and Nene. Like Dion, it's almost a mirror image of itself anyway, isn't it? Almost.
It's and it's feature workout on Freeletics app this week.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's right. Now, is that open with the workout of the week, the featured workout? Are they accessible to non-subscription free athletes, or is it just the free ones that come up on there? I'm not sure.
That is a great question, my friend.
Because I'm sure I've seen some featured workouts that I wasn't entirely sure that they were the free versions.
Yeah, no, you have to be you have to subscribe to have Dione. Oh no, subscribe is one of the free. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So anyone that has the app and is not subscribed can still access the featured workout.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, that's cool.
That's my second favorite workout.
Yes, I think I voted it second as mine, because we recently the question was asked in the community. You know, what's your top 5 Freeletics workouts, and we had some good answers in there.
For me, this is my second one, 100%.
Yeah, what it showed for me was that you have a variation of different types of free athlete. So I can remember Nuno, his selection was, you know, he had a lot of decent leg workouts in there. He liked some leg workouts in there. Whereas if you look at mine, it was mostly you know, upper body stuff. It definitely highlights. I mean, it's the same when you're a bodyweight, when you're part of a bodyweight exercise community. It's almost the same as going to the gym, where you have different people are working on different things. So yes, it's bodyweight, but the way you can use your body in so many different ways to get so many different results. It is almost like walking into a gym and seeing different people doing, like, some people like to do powerlifting, some people like to do, you know, more cardio based stuff, and some people don't ever go on anything other than the treadmill when they're at the gym. So it was cool to see the variation in answers. Dione was definitely high on my list, and I think my list is basically comprised of the ones that I find the hardest to do, you know, the ones that I feel like when I finished a workout, I want to feel like I've just, you know, worked really, really hard to get through it, you know. Yeah.
Can I take a minute? It's funny. So let me say this. So Khan had like a very tough top 5. He had the Perseus as first, Atalanta as second, Orion as third, Hecate, or I don't know how they call it, 4, and Hermes on the number 5. I had my first one, triple Aphrodite. Second one was double Aphrodite. Third one was single Aphrodite. Fourth one was 4/5 of Aphrodite, and 5th as triple. No, okay. I love Aphrodite to the bone. But I think my 2, if I have to think 3 workouts so far, like a very quick, which ones are my favorite? It's Aphrodite, Dione, and Metis, like 100%. Selene, I think 4th one, and maybe Thalassa or Prometheus as 5. You, my friend, you said Hades as first. Your very first workout is on your number favorite. 1, like me.
So yours.
Yeah. We have our first workout on the number 1. Dione, you have second. Poseidon, I would believe like Poseidon could be second, man. You put Poseidon on the 3rd place.
You'd be surprised. The main thing is Poseidon, I can squeeze into a 5-minute window.
Yeah.
Dion, I have to book a week off.
yeah. Definitely a week off.
Yeah, it's one that Poseidon, I do what I like to do, because I like to keep on top of my upper body strength, and that for me is where I feel the most reward as far as strength and physique is concerned. But as far as feeling like I've really achieved something and gone through something and done something I definitely didn't enjoy, Dion for me, or Dione, is that for me is the one where once you get through it, you almost can't believe you did it every time. I've never finished that workout with my eyes open. It's I've been eyes closed, can't even face looking at anything. I've got sweat dripping down. You've done something incredible when you finish that workout. Poseidon is it's more of a maintenance workout for me, and I try to do it 3 times. I try to do it 3 times with different grips. But that's for me. That's Poseidon is going to the gym and doing weight training, but with body weight.
Can I say something? I'm gonna rearrange my top 5. How did I forget Thanatos? Probably I forgot about it because it was for a long time off the Freeletics, off the God workouts, because they took him out, and they put him back again with some other God workouts. But man, Thanatos is definitely on the top 5. I have a 1 Aphrodite and 1.5 is Dione, so I can squeeze Thanatos on the number 2 place. It's insane. Stand-ups, and I think it has burpees, and I don't remember.
It does, push-ups, sit-ups, climbers, stand-ups, burpees, climbers.
10 push-ups. It has everything.
It is a good one, actually, and I think there are certain workouts in there where if you've only got time, I mean, it's not a quick one. It's not a short workout by any stretch. It's definitely 4 rounds, but it is. It's one of those workouts where if you could only do one workout for the rest of the time and had to do the same workout, it is one that hits your whole body.
Everything.
It hits everything. So, that is a good workout, actually. Push-ups, sit-ups, climbers. The rest, not so sure about resting. 30 seconds rest. Stand-ups.
Trying to catch your breath over there, so you can, instead of dying.
Oh man, if you're breathing, you're not working hard enough.
That's true. That's true.
No, that's good.
Nuno, you said about Nuno.
His flexion was cool.
Number 1 for Metis, and that's his benchmark. That's pretty reasonable about Metis to be a benchmark for many people. Rhea, quick, easy, and sweaty. That's very true. It's a very quick workout, and
that's how I describe myself, man.
Mr. Yaswan's favorite workout, and I hated that is his favorite workout.
What? Which one?
Rhea.
Yeah,
man. Why, Mr. Yaswan, is your favorite workout?
Why? Why do you hate that? Which
he
one
loves
is
it? No, it's I'm joking. I mean,
is it tough?
I mean, I'm not joking. No, I'm sorry, I'm not joking. I don't like it because I think it's the easiest workout.
Right. And I'll tell you
workout.
Why. The first thing I notice about it is it says beginner. It says beginner.
Man, my PB is 2 minutes and 37. Come on, it's not even. It's smaller than. It's smaller. It's shorter than the warm up.
Do you know what? I'm going to tell you something now. I've only ever done 3 times Rhea. I've only ever done a 3 times. I've never done a single. I've never done a double.
Triple. Okay, triple. It took me 7.
Yeah, my personal best for 3 times Rhea, 6 minutes 45 seconds. Come on.
Mine is 7:21.
Yeah.
And I remember that day we're competing with Snow, and Snow, I don't know, she disappeared from the screen. It was like a smoke fire and everywhere. I think she did like a 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know, man. And
I think the warm up is
harder.
Seems harder. Yeah.
No, it is harder.
Yeah. And this isn't to downplay the easier, the more easier the beginner, but it says difficulty level beginner, so it is there for a reason. It is for beginners, people that are new to exercise. And Rhea is high knees, crunches, and squats. So high knees is almost jogging on the spot, but with your knees up high.
Yeah.
Crunches and squats, and it's only 3 rounds, a maximum of 45 reps of each exercise in total. So for people like you and I that have been doing freeletics for 7 years, that for me is something that, you know, I've never done a single one of those for a reason, probably because I never discovered that workout during my beginner phase. And at the moment, I would feel like if that was what coach threw up a single RIA for me, I would feel like I was being shortchanged a little bit. I wouldn't, you know, you barely break a sweat. But there are people out there who are just
no offense, for beginners is the best. For beginning your journey is the best. It's a quick workout and a heart beating workout. You know, like those high knees. The high knees, whatever you have them in them on the warm up, even on the workouts, are a killer. And
I mean, there are some workouts where the same exercise can absolutely destroy you, like the high knees. Is Callisto? Does that have high knees in? But I think it's oh no, that's not it. There is one of the workouts where you start with is it Cyclops? Cyclops. I don't know how you pronounce it. I mean, it looks like the word Cyclops to me, but with K's. So it starts with 100 jumping back jacks and then 50 high knees, and then it ends with the same after a lot of
Caron is the workout. You burpees, you do 10 burpees and a Kiklopas. You have
that's that one. That's the one I'm talking about. So for this one, it's 100 jumping jacks, then 50 high knees. And then you go 25 burpees, 20 push-ups, 15 squat jumps, 10 strict pull-ups, and then 5 strict toes to bar. And then it goes back in reverse.
Man, this is okay.
That's one of my that is one of my favorite workouts. That should have been
I was just about to say, man, you found the most difficult workout on Freeletics history. Jesus Christ.
I think that's my favorite. That might be that's my top 5. That's in my top 5.
I never done it.
So this one for me, I think I've explained this one in the past as being like climbing a mountain. So you start with the 100 jumping jacks, which at the time, to start a workout with 100 jumping jacks is quite easy, quite straightforward. But then you go to the 50 and the rep count drops gradually, but the difficulty of the exercise you're doing increases. So it drops through the reps, 150, 25, 20, but it goes to 25 burpees, then 20 push-ups, then 15 squat jumps, then 10 strict pull-ups, and then 5 strict toes to bar. So by the time you get to there, you're at the top of the mountain. You've already done half the work. And you can almost look down, and because you've already developed a little bit of muscle memory, and you know what the next bit, it reverses basically. So then it drops down, it goes back to 10 strict pull-ups, 15 squat jumps. But by the time you get to those 50 high knees, just before the end of that, you're gasping for air, and it's very difficult. So that for me is where high knees should be used. I think in RIA, like we said, that is definitely a beginner exercise, beginner workout, and that is where those high knees are basically just to get you moving. It looks like a warm-up exercise for me. Yaz, is that Yazwan's favorite? Is it actually?
It is. He loves it. He loves it also because of the points. It gives you
really?
The triple gives you like a 900 points. So he says, that's a great way to level up. And I always say to him, it's not about leveling up on the app, man. you have to.
Do you know what that is basically a hack. He's hacked the game.
Yeah.
I think there was a point where there was a lot of discussion about the points that were rewarded for certain Freeletics workouts where the reward doesn't quite match the work you put in, because you can do, I mean, how does that compare to Aphrodite? If you do a triple RIA to get 900 points and you do one Aphrodite, how does that compare? Let's see. So I'll start with RIA. Okay, so we'll see the point system here. So you can earn, what does it say? 300 points to do a single RIA. Okay, so 900 for a triple. Now a single Aphrodite, which is going to be a lot harder than a triple RIA, you can earn 500 points. Okay, so you only have to do RIA twice, which is going to take you, I mean, it took me 6 minutes to do it 3 times. It's going to take you about 4 minutes to do RIA twice. You can earn yourself 600 points. So to be fair to Yaswap, he's being very, very clever and economical with his work rate for points ratios. He's got it spot on. But for me, I'd rather do the work and get less points. Brilliant.
Man, if you finish double Aphrodite, it gives you 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Right? And if you finish triple Rhea, that takes 7 minutes. Double Aphrodite took me 40 minutes and 46 seconds, right? If you finish triple Rhea, like my PB on 7 minutes, like I can do it 8 times. Get like 10,000. I mean, get 10,000 points.
So
but doing Aphrodite is gonna give me only 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, if your target is to level up. And that's your plan. I mean, it's not a bad idea because you can easily become a level 100 free athlete just by doing RIA every day, you know?
Exactly.
For me, that Kiklops or Kyklops, whatever, I don't know how you pronounced it. That's where
Kiklops or Kiklopatos.
Kiklopatos. 450 points. 450 points, and that is a really tough workout. So yeah, I think perhaps a little bit of feedback for the Freeletics gang. We need to look at those points matching the work that goes in, I think, you know. But again, going back to the beginners, if you are a beginner and there is a point incentive to do a workout that the advanced free athletes might find easier than you do, then it is a good thing, you know. The points incentive is good, and then, you know, leveling up, everyone likes leveling up, right? It's like it makes the Freeletics thing into a bit of a game that you can work on, that you can't complete, because as far as I know, there is no ceiling to the level up thing. You just keep leveling up. So it is pretty cool. But it does feel good once you get to that level 100 free athlete status, that, you know, what it does show, whether you've done that by doing RIA repeatedly or whether you've done that by doing other workouts, it does show the work you've put in. It does show that you've put some work in. So I currently level 110. That's me so far.
110? God bless, man.
110, yeah. So
God bless. I'm 79. And you know, I need 877 points to 80. Today I'm gonna do triple RIA. I'm gonna get 900 and I'm gonna be level 80.
Playing the game, man, playing the game. So what I have just noticed as well, just live on the podcast, I've just noticed I am 6 years and 11 months to the day. So 1 more month.
Oh man, today?
Yeah, is your 7
I
years?
have 0 days. It says 0 days for me.
0 days? What does that mean?
7 years, 10 months
today,
and 0 days.
I've got 6 years, 11 months and 0 days. So in 1 month,
that's awesome.
There you go. So in 1 month from today will mark my 7 years as a free athlete. That is so cool. I'm going to celebrate that day. That's that's something I'm going to be very proud of. 7 years, really cool.
2 months.
Really cool.
So today is the 24th, 25th. Tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be a podcast out. So 24th July. So September 24th, I'm going to be 8 years with free lentils.
Free lentils. Yeah. So that means that August the 24th is going to be my 7 year, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly.
Something like that. I'm going to keep an eye on that, because what that does show is my birthday is on the 3rd of September. So what that shows to me was I was getting to the point where I was eyeing up the age I was going to be on my next birthday. 7 years ago, I was looking at that thinking, right, there's only a couple of weeks to my birthday and I am not happy with what condition I'm in at this age. And that was probably what prompted me to start looking for something. And that's what started my journey. I was probably looking at my my biological clock thinking, oh God, I'm not in good shape for this age. Yeah,
I'm so glad, man.
I'm
so glad you made that choice, and here where you are now. Look where you are.
Look where we are. Hey, we are
together, unstoppable.
Unbelievably unstoppable. I think
unbelievably.
the biggest thing that I learned was to to look at yourself, and make that assessment, because it's easy to not look at yourself and make those assessments.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're not easy things to come to terms with, or to decide that you're not happy, and then to realize that that's your fault. You can do something about it. That's your fault. You let yourself get to this point. So yeah, 7 years, 8 years, we nearly did it. You're listening to the Shaped by Gods podcast. Okay, that's another one in the bag. We've done it, Angelo. That's episode 2 of season 2 of the Shaped by Gods podcast. We are getting these episodes to you as often as we can, and today we try to focus a lot more on what's going on within the Freeletics community and in the Freeletics world. That's what we do. That's what we do. We do Freeletics. We are Freeletics. We are Freeletics. We do Freeletics. We promote Freeletics. Yes, we improve Freeletics. We cook free lentils, and we have the movement worldwide of free the lentils. Free the lentils, yeah. Lentils for free forever, for everybody. Yeah, okay. I think we'll try to steer away from the lentils and the movement. Okay, yeah. Because I don't know about in the US, but in the UK, we talk about movements, and that's more a digestive sort of statement. Oh, I apologize. Yeah. Dear. I just had a lentils movement, is what you might say. I'm having some movement from my lentils. I must confess, I haven't cooked any lentils since we last spoke. I haven't even opened the bag yet, but that's something that's coming. You haven't even opened the bag yet? Okay. No, I'm not a convert yet, but we will see. Right. Thank you very much, Angelo. Enjoy the rest of your day. You've got your whole day ahead of you. I've got half my day behind me, but perhaps if I stay up late, I can still have the same amount of time left before I go to bed as you do. I will get this. We'll get this thing released on this. This should be right now. If you're listening to this on the release date, it should be Sunday. But if not, I don't know what day you're listening. So have a great whatever day it is. Have a wonderful day wherever day you are, and a month or a year. It can be, that's very nice. It can be 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or it can be anybody. Man, this is amazing, right? We're speaking to the future. Man, it's past, present, and future at the same time. I hope, guys, you're doing great in 2075. You here in 2021, it was, I don't know. it was cagey, man. It was shifty, but we're getting through it. Yeah, we're surviving. If people are listening to this in 2075, then the world is a completely different place. You might not even be on Earth. Whoa! Right. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much. We'll speak to you soon. Take it easy. See you again for another episode. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. The Shaped by Gods podcast with Ollie. All right.